What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another DVRP video, and this is another V4 update video where I will show you guys some of the new stuff that's going on with the server and how we can do certain things. As of right now, Los Santos Metro PD haven't decided what kind of station they're going to use, so they're going to use this station until they've figured out if they're going to get another one or if we're going to continue with this one. This is a station where you will have basically a law enforcement hub. So there's going to be the federal agency in here, there's going to be the SWAT division in here, and then there's also going to be PD in here, and then over here is going to be the state HQ. So there's like 4 different HQs within this general area. So yeah, we're gonna have pretty much that going on. So I'm gonna show you guys this station, I'm gonna show you guys that other station, and then I'm gonna show you guys some of the other new features that we have. The biggest change that we have to law enforcement in this this version of the server is going to be the addition of the police tablet. Now we have this new tablet that you guys could go ahead and use. Right here you'll be able to see a bunch of different stuff coming in. There's reports, etc., and it's going to be kind of linked up with the phone. There's a new warrant issued. They were testing it a few days ago, but you can see here a new warrant, etc. The target is marked as King, and all of the information is going to be down here. There's a dispatch menu. You can see where the hospital is. We're going to change those so that those locations so that it will be to reflect all the other stations, etc. But for example, I could look at my character right now. Oh, well, it's early in the morning and I'm actually gotta go to work, so I don't really have that much time right now, but I'm gonna continue to make this video for you guys. So you can see all of the weapons that are registered to me, etc. No active warrants. You can see my job, my phone number, etc. And I'm pretty sure you could copy that and then put that onto the phone and stuff like that. You can see all of the vehicles. We don't really have a vehicle right now, but you can see all of that. You can see weapons, you can see property, you can see any kind of records. We have a shooting in Sandy. I think this is a report. Yeah, this is some sort of a report. Norman was doing something here, and you can see evidence collected, blah blah blah, all of this kind of stuff. Suspects involve this person, and then there are a few cases you could get opened up, and boom, you could open stash. There you go, evidence. That's pretty cool. I actually haven't seen that part, but that is also quite cool. And then you have other offenses, etc. We have to add more offenses. We don't have them in here yet, but as time progresses we're gonna continue to add them in here and keep it going. You can see all the employees, you can see our chat, etc. And then you could jail people, and then you'll see like admins and stuff. You'll be able to see all of the logs and everything that everybody does. So in case somebody does some stupid shit, we got it. There's some slightly new police weapons. So you have this PD Walter, there's a Glock 22, and then what I'm really excited for now is that our evidence tablet works a lot better than before. So for example, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna shoot a few shots, and I'll show you something. So you see that, right? Now let's use a thermal camera. Oh, I got a gun in my hand. I can't use it with a gun in my hand. Shoot a thermal camera and press use, and there's an error. Of course there's an error when I'm about to show that kind of stuff. Maybe it's because I'm not on 2D. Maybe that's it, because I tested it a few days ago. I just don't know why it's not showing up now. There you go. You can see with the evidence camera, you can see the trajectory of my shells, and then you could also see the shells. I think those are the shells there, or that's just peds on the map, but you can see the trajectory of the shells that I just shot. Additionally, you have a flashlight. Those weapons usually will drop shell casings. Like right here, you can see the shell casing right there. You go ahead and pick that up. I need evidence bags, but you could pick that up and go ahead and get that all sorted out in the evidence tablet. Let me pull out the evidence tablet here. This one is returning. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna do any of the other evidence scripts. I like do someone a lot, and I think a lot of people like them, and this gives so much more information. So, which is why I'm more than willing to use this going forward. So you guys gonna get to see more about the station. The vehicles haven't really changed. The vehicles are gonna stay pretty much the same throughout. But this is gonna be the new state patrol station. Don't mind it say police right now, and it's gonna be directly connected to the fire department that's at the back. So you see, this is, we're gonna use this for state patrol for now, or maybe not for now. Maybe this is gonna be the station going forward. But I'm sure you guys have seen this station before, but these are the cells. These are where you go and you put the suspects, you book them in here. I'm gonna add like a fingerprinting thing at some point somewhere. I think that's the security thing, but there's gonna be like a fingerprinter or something like that at some point, interrogation rooms, etc. But these are the holding cells, and then I think maybe I'll put it over there. All right, at least I think I actually put it downstairs. Now that I think about it, I think I put it downstairs. But then you have the armory. Now in the armory, you guys are gonna get a bunch of different items. So you have a different set of ammo. I believe this Walter gun, this takes, it takes 9mm. This here case, so this takes a .40 SNW. So this is what it takes, that, and then we go from there. So you got, tracking bracelets for the ankle monitors, etc. You have empty bags, and you have 2 types of ARs in here for normal police officers. Now the SWAT team and those guys are gonna get a slightly different one, but we'll work that out there. Damn, I'm tired, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm tired, guys. I've been working on this for a long time. So, and then you got direct connection to the fire department over here, and boom, fire department is right next door. And yeah, that's a cool little part of the station. Now in addition to that, you will have I'll show you the generating call stuff later, but you will have 2 other stations outside of these ones to use. There's gonna be Sandy and there's Polito. Polito's gonna be the state patrol substation. This is gonna be a station in another jurisdiction that you can you could use to transport suspects, get a re-up on your weapons or ammo in case you need it, etc. These are the stations that you can do it. So if you arrested somebody in Polito, you don't have to drive them all the way down to the city. You could start here, book them here, do all your reports here, and then transport them over to the prison instead of going to the city, then having to come back up here to the county. I might change this location and make you have to go in, but I would prefer if you could have just do it through the window, but sometimes it doesn't necessarily work out that way. We're gonna have the Sonora radio be done as soon as the Sonora radio will be implemented right around the time we're probably going to launch. I have the files in the server, but I just haven't started them yet or set it up really, because I don't want it to clash with V3 right now, and I want those guys to be able to get in an RP and do what they gotta do. So those are the quick updates for the police department and what you guys can do as PD officers within DVRP, and especially in V4 there's going to be a lot more emphasis on evidence, and as you guys can see there, we have a lot more emphasis on the evidence and the case building and the stuff that you need. So there's no excuse for you to not be able to write your reports properly and have your evidence and everything in there. The tablet, I'm pretty sure the tablet connects with the phone as well. So for example, something's on scene, you want to take a photo of it, you can go ahead, let's see, you can go ahead and just take the photo. We don't have the API set up yet, but it will be set up. Let me allow my microphone. yeah, so the API is not set up just yet, but it will be set up before launch. And what we're gonna do is that you could take those photos and you can attach them directly to your reports, and that should be able to work a lot better. LB has been doing us better than Quasar, so that's why we switched to LB. So thank you guys again for all the love and all the support. Hopefully you guys enjoy some of those new updates or some of those different things to the police department. I still have a few things to add, like the beanbag shotgun and different things like that, but you have your tasers and everything in there, and there's gonna be a whole lot for you to be able to do. The biggest change is going to be to the civilians and what they can do while they're RPing and stuff. Oh, I gotta add shotgun ammo to this, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Thank you guys for all the love and all support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
I was born for it, I was made for it. Working before I was paid for it. Ain't no finish line, I'm trying to race to it. I'ma run this shit after the tape torn. Can't be easing up.